Today we're going to be reviewing some of one of the best hair companies that I've heard about in Chicago.
$1 4 bags of chips. Shorty's on the block and we playing it. Johnny come across. Freaky Friday, of course. Let's play picky, y'all hit it out the fence. Before we go in, then don't ditch. Nice baby, west side maybe. Nice baby, west side maybe.
Now, I've been on a search for different hair companies in Chicago, and I want to bring those to you all. When I text my friends and I tell people, I talk to someone, I always like, everyone has that question, like, where do I get hair from? Who has the good hair? You know, where can I pick up hair? Where do they always have hair in stock? And I have been hearing about for years, well, at least for about a year, about a stylist or about a vendor named Rich Homie Quanda. So Rich Homie Quanda is originally located in Calumet City. I did not go to the actual location in Calumet City. I actually went and bought my hair from this west location. My experience with purchasing hair, how it works is basically you call the vendor or you look them up on Instagram. Her Instagram name is Rich Homie Quanda. I think it's _Quanda, but I'll put the information below. Now, when I went to the Instagram page, it was a lot of pricing information, which I thought was really dope. I love a business that always advertise their pricing, so you don't have to really call or contact them before you know what you want and what you can afford. So you can see all the price information on her Instagram page, along with different styles, different ways that they're pressing the hair, different wigs that she has available, and you can see her lifestyle. And I love to see people's lifestyles because, you know, I try to give off a great lifestyle. The location of the salon for the west side is 5820 West Roosevelt. It says Rich Extensions in front and it says West. So I like the outlook and everything of how the location looked. It looked pretty safe. Now, I did contact them yesterday. Now, y'all know I try to keep it real. I contacted them yesterday to get bundles. I wanted straight. I wanted 20, 22, 24 straight. I contacted the business. They answered. They were there when they said they were there, so that was a good look. But they did not have the extensions that I wanted. They said they were out of stock on the straight extensions at the west location. So you can always go to the south location, which is approximately about 30 minutes in good traffic away from each other, but it's in Calumet. So I did not choose to go south because they told me that they would have the extensions available on today. So this was yesterday. So this morning I woke up and I was excited because I'm just like, I'm ready to do another video. I'm ready to be slay. I'm ready to see what the hype is about this hair. I'm ready for it all. And I contacted the location. This time a male answered the phone and I asked him, do you have 20, 22, and 24 straight? Unfortunately, they said no again. Not only did he say no, but he did tell me that he told me that he was supposed to go get the hair this morning from the south location, but he didn't want to get stuck in traffic. That's a terrible, terrible way to tell a customer. So I thought that was crazy, and it kind of took me up in the air about, should I still get these bundles or not? But of course, I'm like, I really want to try these bundles out. Everybody's got the hype about them. And then also I texted another friend of mine and said, you know, where should I get bundles from the west side? You know, where can I pick up bundles from? Some really good bundles. And what did she text me back? Rich Homie Quanda. So I contacted him back. Actually, I contacted her on her Instagram and asked her about the straight bundles. And she told me that I can go to the south location and pick them up if they are available there. So it was legit that they weren't available at the west location. Next thing I did was I contacted them back and asked them, do they have curly or body wave in 20, 22, and 24? He told me yes. He told me that he'll be at the location until 5 o'clock. So I decided to just go up to the location and get the hair. When I did pull up to the location, a good thing that I like to see with businesses, if you pull up somewhere, you want to see other people pulling up too. You don't want to go somewhere that no one is going there. It's kind of weird. It's like if you walk in Walmart one day and no one's shopping. Wouldn't that be pretty weird? So that was a good sign. When I pulled up, there was another car pulling up with a woman getting out, and it was like 3 other people actually being serviced with buying bundles there at the location. And I've never been there before, so this was my first experience. There's no buzzer. You have to kind of like pull the door. He opened the door. The door is usually locked. I did notice that outside of the salon, it did say women only or no men allowed. Something in that such where it basically saying men cannot be in there. It's only for women, you know. So that was interesting. I never seen that before. But when I walked in, it was a salon area and there was a guy there that was selling the bundles. Time to get to the juicy part. Time to get to the juicy part. So now when I purchased the hair, my pricing for the hair was $270 for a 22, 24, and a 20-inch bundle. I think that's pretty reasonable considering usually bundles are a lot more separate if you add them together. So she does have a bundle deal available. The hair come in a packaging like this, and it says richextensions.com. That is the email, that is the website, and it's a really dope website that I went on, I looked at, and it's legit. Now this number to contact, I'll put all this information below, and it comes in a packaging like this. This is my first time opening my bundles with you all. So I hope you guys enjoy this. So let's see what we got here. So let's go ahead and pull out the 24. So the hair comes just like this. This is like the best state it's at. And this is their body wave, which is pretty curly actually to me. I asked him, did he have anything a little looser for body wave? And he said no. Now, the good thing I know about hair is the texture. Now, this texture is very, very, this is virgin hair. There's nothing else I can say about it, but it's virgin hair. It feels good, it looks good, and it has a really great shine to it, if you can see. Now, when I pull through it, the curls bounce, and I'm guessing when I put it in, this is how it's going to be. It looks great. It looks very, very, very natural, and it's not black. It still has, you know, the natural number 4 tint to it, which is going to blend really, really well with my hair that I colored. Now, the smell of this hair is, it smells like leave-in conditioner. It smells like what most really good hair smell like to me. Another thing I always look at is the ends of the hair, how full it is. And if you go to the end of the hair, it's pretty full. It's not really thin. You can't really see through that area, and a lot of times the closer it gets to the end, the more thin it gets. And of course it is a lot thinner, but it's not super thin where you can just see through it. You can't see my eye through it, right? The bundle width. Now, I did think this was a little, really, like the amount of hair that's in here was not a lot to me. But when I was in the store, I did ask him, you know, like, I think I'm going to need one more bundle. He's like, you don't need it. Of course, you don't really need more than 3 bundles, but the fullness of your hair that you want, you might want to get an extra bundle. So possibly we'll be adding up the extra bundle to this look. So this is the 24-inch, and you know, she's legit. She got her, you know, branded name on there. Go ahead, girl. I see you. And is it true to length? I believe so. So let me try to bend this down some. So for true to length, it's definitely, let's see, it's definitely true to length. Putting the bundle right at the base of my braid. The hair, once it's pressed out, will stop right at my waist when I sit down. So I think that that's pretty much true to length. From the base of the hair all the way to the bottom. 24 inches. So that's where it popped up at. So it ends at about 24 inches. So it definitely is true to length. This is a 24-inch bundle. Thank you for not jipping me off. I appreciate it. I am excited. I'm about to be slaying with this hair. Slaying. 20-inch. It's a bit brighter, but I'm not mad at that. And then you can see the color differences on the camera. Let me see. I think you guys can see that. You see how this one is a bit brighter? Can you see that? Okay. So this one is a bit brighter in color, but if you're in a store with any company, remember you guys, you can always say, look at your bundles when you get them, and if you feel like, say for instance, I say this bundle is a bit brighter than this one, or say I want something that's a little bit more brighter, I can ask them, can they look through the bundles, because these are natural and virgin hair. Can you look through the bundles and see if you have anything closer that matches this tone, okay? But I did not look through my bundles. That was my fault. I just took what he gave me and went off. Yep. And there goes the 20-inch mark. And let's go ahead and open my third bundle, which was my 22. Let's see. Pulling for shedding. Okay, my 22, I did get a little bit more shedding, which is natural. Our hair sheds. And this hair probably has been sitting in this package just waiting to go home with somebody like a lost dog. So, yeah, it's a little bit shaded, but not excessive. And I would say this tone is actually more of the 20-inch tone, which is good. So, the last darker tone will be at the bottom. And I'm going to show you guys, compare the colors. You see? It's just more brown. All right, and the ends of this hair so far is so full. So let's go ahead and apply this hair to my head, and then I'll give you guys one last review while it's in, and then we'll do a week. After a week, I'll give you an update, okay? Hope you guys enjoy.